After the first session, I went to him. The lump I had was about the size of a golf ball, and it was reduced by 95%, down to the size of a pea. After the second session, it was completely gone.
I can't say enough good things about it. I just can't. And I really thank God for Chuni Lin being here to help me and others.
The way Qigong is practiced and taught by Chuni Lin is a very powerful approach to human health.
He healed me because I had a torn muscle in my back. It's been a nagging injury. And just in one time in his class, and no perceptible thing he did to me, it was gone. It felt like somebody had massaged the muscle, it was hot, and then the next day it was completely gone. I had no pain thereafter.
To me, it's like a godsend. It's something that everyone should know about. And once you know about it and you've had experience with it, you don't forget it and you don't want to not be part of it.
My husband's talked to people at work. They've gone to him for back pain, everything. Breast lumps, migraines, allergies, and they all come out no problems. They're completely healed.
I am in the universe in my body. The universe and I combine together. From before the beginning of time, there has been an energy source that flows throughout the universe. This energy flows through everything, including our bodies. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed. This energy we call Qi. The manipulation of this energy we call Qigong. It is a very special and very powerful type of Qigong that you are going to learn.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Spring Forest Qigong family. I was born in China, where the practice of Qigong began many thousands of years ago. The concepts of Qi and Qigong, they are so common in many cultures in the East. It is only here in the West they are little known. My study of Qigong began more than 20 years ago. I have also studied Chinese herbal medicine and acupuncture. But it is Qigong that I found to be the most powerful. In China, the true power of Qigong has often been kept secret and hidden in mystery. Most of Qigong teachings and exercises are unnecessarily complicated. But the power of Qigong is so great, the whole world needs to know it. That's why I created Spring Forest Qigong. It is so simple, anyone can learn it, and yet it is very, very powerful. As my students will tell you, Spring Forest Qigong can change your life. It can help you to take charge of your health, both your physical and mental health. And through Spring Forest Qigong, you can learn how to help others as well. The purpose of Spring Forest Qigong is one healer in a family and a world without pain.
There are two main energy channels in your body, one running down the front of the body, the other running up the back. When you practice this exercise, place your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Your tongue is the switch connecting the two channels. You can practice this exercise standing, sitting, or lying down. If you stand, stand straight, toes pointing forward. Your feet a little more than shoulder width apart. Bend the knees a little. If you want to lose weight, bend the knees a little more. Eyes look forward. Again, your tongue gently touches the roof of the mouth. and wear a smile on your face. Your chin is drawn back a little to make the whole spine straight. Fingers are open. Drop the shoulders. Move the elbows outward a little. Gently close your eyes and lips. Slowly take a deep breath through your nose. As you breathe in, draw your stomach in a little. As you breathe out, let your stomach out. When you breathe, imagine using your whole body to breathe. As you inhale, visualize the universal energy coming into your body from all over your body. Now visualize the energy collecting in the lower dantian, which is deep in behind the navel. When you exhale, visualize the extra energy in your body, any pain or sickness, changing into smoke and shooting out from every part of your body to the end of the universe. When you are ready, say in your mind, I am in the universe in my body. The universe and I combine together. Then you try to feel the emptiness, the quietness, the stillness of the universe. Now we move to the forming of yin and yang. Slowly raise your right hand to the upper chest and your left hand to the lower stomach. The palms face the body. Your hands do not touch your body. Your right hand is yang, male energy, and your left hand is female energy, yin. At the moment you raise your right hand and left hand facing your body, visualize a transparent energy column formed right in the middle of the torso, running from the head to the bottom of the torso. The size of the energy column depends on your visualization. Continue to feel the emptiness of the universe as you remain in this position. Now you start moving the yin and yang energies in the following way. Your right hand moves out and down while your left hand moves in and up. The right hand moves down to the bottom of the torso while the left hand moves up to the face. Your hands continue moving in this circular pattern. Continue to visualize there's a transparent energy column running from the top of the head to the bottom of the torso. While moving the hands, visualize the energy is moving up and down the transparent column, and the energy is shining with a beautiful color. All the channels in the torso open. Visualize the energy flowing in this way the whole time you are doing this movement. Use your elbows to guide the movement and use your hands to feel the energy. Your hands move at the rate of 3 to 5 circles per minute. Make sure when you do this movement, your fingers stay open. When your fingers are open, you receive energy. When your fingers close, you close your energy channels. Now we come to the breathing of the universe. As you finish the moving of yin and yang, both hands slowly stopped at lower dantian position. There is a space between the body and the hand, and there is a space between both hands. For men, left hand in and right hand out. For women, right hand in and left hand out. Focus on your lower dantian. Take a deep breath 3 times. Then as you inhale, move your hands open to the side. Exhale as you close your hands. Use your whole body to breathe. When you open your hands, try to feel the expanding of the energy in between your 2 hands. When close your hands, try to feel the resistance of the energy, but your hands do not touch each other. Always remember, no matter what movement you are doing, keep the tongue against the roof of the mouth. Use your hands and body to feel the energy while you use the elbows to guide the action. While you inhale, visualize the pure universal energy flowing into your body from every part of the body and gathering in the lower dantian. While you exhale, imagine any sickness or pain turning into air or smoke and shooting out from every part of the body to the end of the universe. As you finish the breathing of the universe, imagine your hands coming together around a ball of energy you are holding right in front of you. The energy ball is about the size of a volleyball. Keep your fingers open so the energy can flow, your palms facing each other. Then you start rolling the ball by moving the hands continuously from top to bottom and from bottom to top. Keep rolling the energy ball between your hands. Imagine your body is part of the energy in the ball and that the energy in your body is being totally renewed. Now we come to the harmony of the universe. I will show you this movement first in slow motion. As you inhale, raise the energy ball up in front of you and up over your head. Then open your hands and arms right above your head, palms up, head slightly up. Receive energy from the universe with your hands. Then hold your breath as you bring your hands together and then bring the energy down with your hands to cover top of your head for 3 seconds, but don't touch your head. Then exhale and bring your hands down passing the face. As you reach the chin, bring your hands together, palms in, and continue moving your hands down until you come to your lower stomach. Then inhale, Open your hands to the side as you did in the breathing of the universe. Use your elbows to guide the movement and use your hands to feel the energy. Then exhale as you bring your hands in, collecting more energy. Keep closing your hands until they pass each other and reach to each other's elbow area with your right hand on the top first and left hand at the bottom. Your palms face down. Hands do not touch the elbows. Then inhale, lower your head down and lean forward to the right until your head is over the right elbow without touching the elbow. Your head turns slightly to the left. Remain in this position as you exhale. Then inhale, drawing the right hand up and to the right until your arm is straight. The fingers of the right hand continue pointing to the left with the palm facing down. At the same time, your left hand is moving out, pressing down to the left. Fingers point to the right with the palm down. Your body leans forward to the right as you raise your left heel up, pointing the toes. This is all one fluid movement. Next, exhale as you open the right hand. Turn it facing down and smoothly move it down in a circle. As the left hand moves in, until you are holding an energy ball between your hands once again. Now at normal speed, raise the energy ball up again over the head, repeating the movements to the left side. Now we come to the 7 steps of new life, starting with your left leg. Imagine using your whole body as a bellows for moving energy to each of the 7 levels of your body as described in your manual. Inhale, visualizing energy flowing into your body from every part of the body. Exhale, pushing the energy down to the toes. The first time you inhale, see the energy gathering in the first level behind the navel. Then exhale, pushing the energy down to the toes. Inhale again, drawing the energy from the toes up to the second level this time, the heart level. Exhale, pushing the energy down to the toes. Each time you inhale, see the energy flowing into the next level. Then exhale, pushing the energy down to the toes. Continue inhaling and exhaling in this manner, drawing the energy up to the next highest level, pushing the energy down to the toes until you have moved through all 7 levels from the navel to the top of the head. The 7 levels are: number 1, the navel; 2, the heart; 3, the shoulders; 4, the throat; 5, the nose; 6, the forehead; 7, the top of the head. As you inhale, your hands move up to the upper chest with your palms facing up. As you exhale, your palms press down to the lower torso. And as you inhale, lift your leg with the toes pointing to the ground. As you exhale, you step, pressing your heel to the ground first, as if you were pressing something into the ground with your heel. You should always start this movement with your left leg, then the right leg. 7 steps, 1 for each of the 7 levels is 1 round. You may do as many rounds as you wish. Remember, like a bellows, you are drawing energy into the body, then pumping it throughout the entire body. When you pump the energy up and down in the body, do it as slowly as you can by following the rhythm of your breathing. This is the plunger technique for opening and clearing all the energy channels in the body. Now we come to the ending. Rub your hands together, palm to palm. Massage your face in this specific way. Palms towards your face, using your middle and index fingers to push up along the bridge of the nose until your fingers reach the forehead. Then cover the face with your hands together and part your hands as they draw down the face to the chin. Comb your head with your fingers from front to the back of the head. The tips of your fingers must touch your scalp. Form your hands into a cup. Now pat your head with your cupped hands from front to back. Massage your ears from top to bottom. Every part of the ear must be massaged. Cup your hands again and pat your arms. First the inside of the arm, then the outside. Then pat the chest and stomach from the top to the bottom. Then pat the underarm area from left to right. Massage the stomach in this way. Interlace your fingers and massage your stomach from right to left in a clockwise direction. Bend over at the waist. Cup your hands again and pat the kidney area. Then use the back of your hands to massage the kidneys several times, and then turn your hands over and massage the kidneys several more times. And slowly straighten the body. Move your head from left to right by moving your head in a circular motion. Do this 6 times. Now do it from right to left 6 times. Then dolphin the neck by moving the head forward and up a little, then down and back. Do this 6 times. Then support the kidney area with your hand and dolphin the whole spine by moving the upper part of the body forward first. Then bend the knees and move the knees forward. Then extend the stomach, the chest, and the head. Then move the upper part of the body forward again to start another round. Do this 6 times. Straighten the body. Lift your hands up in front of your chest. Your eyes look forward. Head still, and swing your arms from left to right. Do this 6 times. Then lower the elbows to stomach level and do the swing motion another 6 times. Put your hands down. Lift your body up by stretching the heels up and dropping them back down 6 times. This is the end of the active exercise for level 1. As you have just seen, there is an active exercise in level 1 of Spring Forest Qigong. There is also a special sitting exercise. It has 2 parts, small universe and self-concentration. These exercises require no physical movement and can be done seated or lying down. They are fully explained in your manual and you do them with your audio tapes. This is simply a reminder that you should learn them and practice them.
Now, we are going to learn how to send out energy to help others. First of all, you hold your fingers like this. This is called sword fingers. Visualize the energy comes out from the tip of the fingers and go to the person's area where he or she feels uncomfortable. Use the sword fingers to break out the energy blockage like this. You can move your fingers in a circular way. You can move your fingers like this, like a chopping, and break out the energy blockage. Then open up your fingers like this. Visualize energy coming out from the tips of the fingers, enter the person's head, take hold of the blockage as smoke, as air, then pull it out, throw it away. Pull it out, throw it away. Keep repeating this motion until you will get the sensation, until you feel the blockages totally clear. Then you send energy through the palm of your hand into where you take the blockage out. 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you might also send some energy to this person's lower dantian, which is deep in behind the navel. 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. While you are doing the whole healing, you call upon the Master's energy first. Have the Master's energy join your energy, then combine these 2 energies together, the power is tremendous. And also, during the healing, you need to repeat in your mind with great confidence. You say, pain's gone, completely healed. Pain's gone, completely healed. And visualize the pain totally goes away. In Spring Forest Qigong healing, the more energy you send out to help others to heal, the more energy you will get. Each time when you send energy out to help this person, when you inhale, you pull the energy through every part of the body from the universe into the lower dantian over here and put the energy in your lower dantian. Each time you lose energy only through the tips of the fingers. You send it out to help others. So you gain more than you lose. To heal others, the techniques are very important. But the most important things are love, forgiveness, and kindness. If a healer does not have love, kindness, and forgiveness, and he will never become a good healer, especially doing this spiritual energy healing. And in level 2, you are going to learn the whole process of doing the energy healing, how to detect the blockage and how to unblock the blockages for the whole body. And here, the technique you learn with the soft fingers is very simple, but it's very, very powerful. Please use this technique with the confidence to help your friends, to bring happiness to your friends and your family.
Hello, my name is Neil Kay. I'm a physician. My specialties are in hematology and internal medicine, and I do research in cancer, in particular the immune system and its role in human cancers. I'd like to talk to you today about Qigong and Chunyi Lin and his practice and teaching of Qigong. I became acquainted with Chunyi Lin approximately 2 years ago when I saw him give a talk at a symposium on breast cancer. Since that time, I've enrolled in 2 of his classes and learned a lot about Qigong from Chunyi Lin. And it is clear to me that Chunyi Lin is a very powerful practitioner of this important method of dealing with human energies. I also know that while it's very difficult to specifically show using Western evidence that this particular practice is the same as is quantifiable based on how we would look at this in Western medicine, that this practice has a lot to offer, and that the way Qigong is practiced and taught by Chunyi Lin is a very powerful approach to human health. Well, I could give specific examples of this. I think the most important concept that needs to be kept in mind with Qigong is that individuals may practice this for health, for well-being, and for prevention of disease. I also know that with time and with research, that Qigong will likely be shown to have important impact on not just the immune system, but many other components of what we recognize as critical physiologic systems in human health. I hope that I will be able to work with Chunyi Lin in doing some of that research. I also hope that we will see many other research programs throughout this country and throughout the world begin to evaluate Qigong in the same way as we have evaluated other kinds of more traditional Western medicines. In the end, I'm convinced that we will see important evidence that this is a strong and critical alternative or complementary therapy for humans in the maintenance of health and even in the stabilization of disease.
I have what they call biliary proteinosis. What happens, protein builds into the air sacs. And once that protein builds up, it's like sand, wet sand. And of course, then when your air sacs are plugged up, that's going to cause you a lot of problems, like not being able to breathe, gasping for air. And so the only way I was ever going to get off of oxygen was to have a lung transplant. I had been to the Mayo Clinic. They told me that. My St. Paul doctor, lung doctor, also told me the same thing. The only way that I would be able to get off of oxygen and get better was through a lung transplant. And I really did not want to go that route either, because I didn't feel right that someone should have to die so I could get their lungs so that I could live. And I still to this day have trouble handling that concept of a transplant.
Have you had a lung transplant?
No.
But here you are sitting without oxygen.
I have since 1993. So I was on oxygen from November of '86 to March of '93.
And how did you get off oxygen then?
Well, I met Chunyi Lin. He was an instructor at Simley High School, and this is how my son found out about him. And he wanted me to go and see if he could help me. He knew he could help me, but I did not believe he could. But lo and behold, here I am since '93 without oxygen. And I thank God every day for Mr. Lin. And through Mr. Lin, I learned to do these different exercises. I went to level 3. And lo and behold, here I am without oxygen. So as you notice, I'm wearing my 4th of July independence shirt because I'm independent of having to use oxygen. And I think that is super great because he gave me a whole quality of life. And that's what I think we all want, is quality of life.
How did you come to know Chunyi Lin?
I came to know about him through my son. My son Ralph has always been into martial arts, and since I was having lung problems, severe lung problems, that I was on oxygen 24 hours a day for 6.5 years, he suggested I'd go see this Chinese breathing. That's what it was called at that time. And I thought, no, I don't think I want to do this. But my son insisted that I go do this. So I went, and hoping that I was doing the right thing. And 8 weeks later, I was off of oxygen. So I guess I did the right thing.
8 weeks later.
8 weeks later.
Tell us about it.
Healing energy I've experienced through Chini. When I was having a bad time, a bad couple of years, and ended up with a bleed on my brainstem. My cousin worked at Anoka Ramsey and told me about Chini. So I went to visit him after seeing some doctors, and was told that I had a vein bleed on my brainstem, and they had suggested different things, surgery, and went for a second opinion at Mayo. And before I went for that second opinion, I went to see Chini and have energy work done about 3 times.
What happened?
By the time I got to Mayo, well, first of all, because of the bleed, my vision I couldn't focus. If I turned my head, my eyes didn't go. So I couldn't drive. I had trouble swallowing, was choking on some food. And so they were concerned. And when I went to visit Chini a few times, it just kept getting better. And before I went to Mayo, I went back to Chini, and he said the blockage was gone. And I said, well, just give me one more treatment so I feel good going to Mayo. By the time I got to Mayo, the doctors could not find, they didn't even do a second MRI there. They did a lot of tests on me for reflexes, and they couldn't find anything. They said there was nobody, unless you were trained, there was one little, something to do with my eyes that the neurosurgeon there could notice. But otherwise, all the symptoms were gone. And so they sent me back home, and I went back to the neurosurgeon at Park Nicollet, and she did another MRI. And when she came in the room afterwards, she said, well, I had to look twice. She said, because I looked at your second MRI and I couldn't figure out why you were even here. She said, so she had to go back and look at the original MRI to see where the problem was. And all she could find was a little residue of where the problem had been. And she asked me to come back once a year, and I said, but I don't need to come back once a year. And she said, no, you're right, you don't. She said, if you ever need me, holler. And I feel wonderful.
How is that possible?
How is it possible? It has to be moving. I do believe it's from moving your energy. I feel strongly about it. When things are happening in your life, and just things daily, and you don't know how to work through them, when you can move your energy, have someone move your energy, or learn to move your own energy, and move out the illness, or move whatever is stuck, just move it out of you. It just clears things up. It's healing. But it does more than heal, to me. It does more than heal physically. To me, it's like a godsend. It's something that everyone should know about. And once you know about it, and you've had experience with it, you don't forget it, and you don't want to not be part of it.
Okay, finish this question for me, Sue. Chuni Lin and Spring Forest Qigong have done what for my life?
Have done wonderful things for my life, amazing things for my life. They've given me a way to make my life richer, and taught me a way to have a happier life. Like I said before, it doesn't affect you just physically. It affects you spiritually, emotionally. It helps you to start to know the real person that you are, and to let that come out. Let your energy come out that's in there.
All this from doing Qigong?
All of this from doing Qigong. And I firmly believe it. and you couldn't change my mind.
I was diagnosed with fibrocystic breast disease, and I had 2 lumps removed surgically. I found another lump, and I didn't want to have another surgery. So after I saw him and saw that he was working with the doctors from the University of Minnesota, I thought, hey, let's give this a try.
What happened?
After the first session, I went to him. The lump I had was about the size of a golf ball, and it was reduced by 95%, down to the size of a pea. After the second session, it was completely gone. Completely.
What did your doctor say?
They are amazed. They're amazed.
What did you tell them?
I told them what happened, and they don't know what to say. They can't believe it. It's a miracle.
Have you talked with other people about it?
Tons of people.
What do you tell them?
I tell them it's amazing. You go in there, you feel so relaxed. We're also taking his classes so we can teach other people how to do the healing. You just feel so relaxed. I don't have any more stress. My husband's talked to people at work. They've gone to him for back pain, everything. Breast lumps, migraines, allergies, and they all come out, no problems. They're completely healed.
If you're talking to a friend about Chunyi and Spring Forest Qigong, what do you tell them? What would you tell someone right now?
I tell them to go see him, or at least get the tape and learn about Qigong. Learn how to heal yourself. It's amazing.
Can you explain to us how it works?
I don't know. He moves the energy blockages. There's energy blockages in your body. He moves them out. They're gone.
Most people would say that's impossible.
I know.
What do you say to that?
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Anything is possible. That's what I do believe. I took Chunyi's class. I haven't seen him on a one-on-one basis, but just in that class, he healed me because I had a torn muscle in my back. It's been a nagging injury. And just in one time in his class, and no perceptible thing he did to me, it was gone. It felt like somebody had massaged the muscle. It was hot, and then the next day it was completely gone. I had no pain thereafter. To me, it was just totally amazing. I couldn't understand it, but I do believe it.
What did he do? Did he massage your back?
No, he says he focuses his chi on you. That was all he had to do. Just to focus on the energy blockage in your body. That's all he had to do.
Okay, what do you tell people at work when you're talking with them about your experience?
Well, I just say that he can see your aura, and he can change. Like you said, he can move those energy blockages out of your body. Most people I've talked to, they don't understand that. That's otherworldly to them. So I don't know. But a few people have been accepting of what I've said, and they have gone and seen him too. So I don't know.
Would you believe this if you hadn't experienced it yourself?
No, I wouldn't have. No, I'm a person that has to see it to believe it. I really am. I was totally amazed that he could actually do that. I had the belief that it was possible, but not the concrete proof I needed. Until he did it to me, until I saw what happened with my wife. I was just utterly amazed.
What other differences has it made? How has it changed you?
I'm more calm, relaxed. Little things don't get to me. Like I said, I don't have migraine headaches anymore. I don't have to take allergy pills anymore. I don't even suffer from any allergies. Just everything, you notice more things around you. I'm just a more relaxed person.
Finish this sentence for me. I think Spring Forest Qigong is
amazing. Amazingly amazing. It's a miracle.